Hey guys, second day of the new year, and I have jobs today, so I'm not complaining about that. I am going to complain about this wetness that is falling from the sky. There's a slim possibility that a week from now we might get snow. So you can kind of see how the temperatures are progressively dropping. I've actually got my hoodie and my jacket on right now because it's kind of cold outside. It was cold yesterday too. I ended up using the new pocket warmers that I got for Christmas. I don't have them out, I can't show you, but they're electronic pocket warmers. They don't need any fuel. All you do is hook them up to the charger, charge them up, and they're good to go. So they work quite nicely. Actually, it's kind of scary how well they work because they get really hot. First job of the day, and Troy's getting wet. It's a sloppy day. It is so wet. This is disgusting. Blech. All right, but they need a starter. Starter relay checks out. You can't hear it from inside. On really dark, you can't hear it from inside, but when you go to start it, the starter does click and the engine is not seized. So you have switched power to the starter. You have positive constant power to the starter. I've confirmed all this, so she needs a starter. So we will do this diagnostic, set an appointment for a starter for another day, and get out of here and on to the next thing. How many of you are used to writing 2024 yet? How many of you have not written 2024 on a document yet? All right guys, here we are, second appointment of the day, headed north, and it's raining. The rain has not stopped. It is relentless. It's like, you know something? I think everything needs to be wet, so I'm going to make everything wet, and then the rain does just that. Makes everything wet. Wet and damp and moist. All right, so second diagnostic of the day. I'm already done with it. It's this white car right here. I'm currently just waiting for the customer. I messaged them and let them know that their car was done, and they told me, sorry bro, I'll be right there. Taking too much information. I didn't need to know that. Coincidentally, I won't be shaking your hand when we leave because I don't know what you're doing in there. Again, I was given too much information, so I'm giving you guys too much information. Hey, at least I'm undercover right now. So speaking of relieving yourself, I had to find some place to pee. So I've done that. We're headed home, and we have slowdowns all over the place. It will take me 1 additional hour to get home because of all the backups. So that's fun. Here we go. We're on the freeway, so we're headed in that direction. Well, quite honestly, at this rate, it looks like I might get home by next Christmas. Baby, I'll be home by Christmas. Look at that. It's a sea of red. So much red. All right, Google. Take I-5, she said. It's the quickest route, she said. We're stopping again, she didn't say. I'm saying. And we're stopped. And we're going. Now, usually there's a sea of red, but off to, well, I guess it's straight in front of you now. Now you can't see it, but all that white light are headlights. Those headlights are not moving. Soon! Oh, and that car up there was, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 car up there, no lights on. So there you go. There's some intelligence for you. It's dark outside, people. You can't see the car in front of you. Shouldn't you turn your lights on? Okay, whatever. To each their own, I guess. Wow, the car in front of them is dark. I would think, for a moment, that you would realize that the car in front of you is dark and there's no reflection from your headlights on it because your headlights aren't on. And you'd be like, oh my gosh, my lights aren't on, and you would turn them on. Anyway, remember that sea of red that I was talking about? Bam! There it is. Right there, for everybody to see. In your face, sea of red. Look at that.
it is time for the monthly Patreon shout out. We're going to do it a little bit more special this time. I want to get into depth with some things and kind of talk frank to you guys, like one-on-one. But first I want to talk about the people who have gone out of their way to help support what we do here, and in turn, all these people get to see not just the 30-second clip for this month, for the 1 second every day, because you guys know I take 1 second of every single day and I put it into a video for the whole year. And I'm going to be doing something really special here in the upcoming couple of weeks. But these people get to see these clips before anybody else does. It's called the sneak peek. This includes Shane Tyler, CNS Services, Tony Fredrickson, Todd Wilkinson, Josh Bryant, Jason Walker, Mike Labs, Darth Anger, Ben Massey, Brian and Misty Head, Joe Poppenhagen, Sean Clonch, and Scott Messenger. Thank you guys so very much. Anytime anybody does anything on YouTube, there always seems to be somebody asking for money. And yeah, it is what makes the world go round. And yes, it is important. And yes, not everybody has a lot of it. Believe me, I understand that. However, with YouTube, I will tell you guys that for each video that I put up, on average, anywhere between 38 cents to $2.50, maybe around $3, is what we get. That is how much I make for filming and editing and putting up a video every single day, 365 days a year. And yes, this is what I've chosen to do. So I understand that too. And I appreciate all of you guys for taking the initial extra step and liking and sharing and commenting and helping the YouTube algorithm put us up there. Although I still feel, and I've said this before, I feel like we're stuck with the old Halloween algorithm thing, because I have seen some other people's vlogs that get many more views and many more comments, etc. And I don't feel that they're, well, I don't want to speak ill of anybody, but here's the one thing that I have to say. Through Patreon, just $1 a month, that is $12 a year, you can get that extra step and you can help support everything that we do here. It is greatly appreciated, and you don't have to do more. I mean, we have other tiers to where you can get a call from us, we can have a video chat, we have the photo that we give out every month of Angie and myself and or Phoenix, well, not and or, but sometimes Phoenix, of us doing, you know, fun things, and we hand those out too. You can check everything out at Patreon. The link is down in the description down below. But for just $1, you get that sneak peek video every single month. And this month, you're going to get 3 of them. You're going to see 3 of them before anybody else. And there'll be more on that later. I went and I did some research. Netflix, on average, depending upon what plan you get, with commercials, Netflix, $6.99 a month. That's $83 a year. Hulu, $98 or $96 a year. Peacock, $72 a year. HBO Max, $120 a year, which is $9.99 a month. And yes, before you even say it, I know you get many shows, many movies, many different programs, but all of that goes to a faceless corporation. Why not, you know, take that $1 a month and have it go to a family that you know, and that one that you can feel a part of. So that's my piece. I do appreciate everything you guys do. I don't want to seem like I'm asking for money. We just have some really major things coming up this year. We have more court, which is very, very expensive. I wish that I could tell you guys how much we have had to spend, but it's it's a lot. We have that. We have just general finances, like everybody has. I know. And then we also have Anne, and then we have so many other different things. So that's all I'm going to say about it for now until next month. But if you guys want to take that extra step and you haven't done so before, we would really appreciate it. The link is down in the description, and I probably put it in this video title somewhere. We're going to go out there in just a second, and we're going to wrap this up with COC. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I don't think you've wished everybody a Happy New Year's yet.
Me?
Yeah.
Happy New Year! Is that better?
That's better. So we haven't done COC the last few nights. Obviously, New Year's Day, we didn't get to bed because of editing, until like 3:30 or something stupid like that. And then I had to get Phoenix up and out the door. Like, we got up at like 7:30-ish. So it's been crazy. You ready to do this?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. I gotta do this because,
You want some reading glasses?
no.
I have some.
That's okay.
I can get them for you.
No.
You might be able to see better.
Adria Van Remortier 5685. Talk about butchering a name. You say, yes, number one.
Number one.
Number one. I want to translate to English. Oh, wow. Yes, number one. Wow.
Oh.
What language is number?
Number one.
Ben Massey, 3808. Y'all have a great 2-4, LOL. Thanks. Which in Canadian, a twofer is a...
2-4, that's a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beer.
That's
Speaking of beer,
that's like a camping trip's worth.
I want some puppers. Has anybody seen Letterkenny?
Josh could get you some puppers.
Josh could? You can't send
he
it.
He lives in Ontario. Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's close to Ontario.
Oh, he drives through there all the time.
He does drive through there.
Dude, Josh has to give me some freaking puppers. Okay, so there's a show called Letterkenny. Letterkenny, not Leonard. Letterkenny. It's from Canada. It's a great show. You guys should watch it. You should find it. It's on...
You gotta pay attention or you miss all of the humor.
Unlike our vlog, to where I've seen people watch our vlog, and something will happen in the background, and they'll stop watching for a second, and I'll be sitting there watching them. I'm like, you're missing it. I edit so that everything is condensed. So if you are like distracted with something, you miss a lot of stuff. Because a lot of times I say little innuendos like underneath my breath and stuff, and those who pay attention, you know this. Anyway, Letterkenny is an awesome show. It's really fun. They drink this beer on the show, and they call it puppers because it's puppers.
Buffy.
Stop eating your feet.
She wasn't eating her feet.
No, stop eating that. What you were doing.
Female part.
Anyway, I really want some. You can't send alcohol through U.S. mail, USPS. I think you can FedEx alcohol. I don't know. I want some freaking puppers.
You're gonna have to go there.
That's the only way it looks like I can get it, is by actually going there. I don't want to go there. Okay, Halloween fur. Happy New Year, everybody. So, Troy, I was rewatching the vlog from 6/27/21 titled Unfluffy Buffy today. It is so weird to see how much everybody has changed in just over 2 years. Go back and watch the No, don't do that. Don't watch the beginning. Go back and look at the playlist of TNA, which stands for Troy and Angie. You know, in case your mind's in the gutter.
So horrible.
Oh, it's great. And you can see, like, the beginning of our relationship every time we got together. That was so special. That was so, I mean, it still is, but that's just really neat. And it's all recorded. Well, most of it. 36788. See, there's another one of those little tiny snide comments. All right. Thanks, Troy. Oh, you're welcome. Francis Royer. Angie sent you a message. Van Nile NSX. Craft herpes, I love it. Ha ha ha. Mr. Brot. Good evening for me.
Ooh, that's weird.
Canadian gal, or Caroline Canadian gal, Happy New Year to you all.
Happy New Year to you.
And she didn't say y'all, she said to you all.
Which
is the proper way to say it. And, well, I guess that's it. And that's what we get for not commenting on comments for the last couple nights. People are like, don't read them
no
anyway.
comment for you.
Yeah. All right. But that's it, guys. Are we done?
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Anything you want to add?
I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight, Mr. Snorzall.
I've been tired the last couple nights.
Yeah.
Should I take a decongestant? Do you think that will
Yeah, I think you should.
help? All right, I'll take a decongestant.
Are you teasing me?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm
I'm all
laughing about you.
nasally.
Totally different. What?
I'm all nasally.
Yeah, but see, I sleep through anything.
Nasally.
Miller. I can sleep through anything. So if you were to snore, which she does every once in a while, which you probably have done in between my snoring keeping you up, I sleep through it.
I wake myself up if I snore though usually.
You put your headphones on.
I have been.
Oh my god. And you've still been staying awake. And
It's
this
been a
is
rough
why
few nights.
old married couples sleep in different rooms or different beds. I don't want to sleep in a different room or different bed.
I just want to be able to sleep. That's it.
Alright.
Just need some sleep.
Oh, exciting things on the way. We have a tent. Don't you point that thing at me!
I want to see the year in review. Where's that?
I'm actually, we just talked about that a little while ago, actually. Everybody did. We did.
Oh.
We've already discussed this, that I'm going to edit it up, and Patreons are going to get that in the next couple days.
So I'm not a Patreon, so I don't get to see it.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
So I got to pay you $1 and then I can see it.
Yep. I don't come cheap.
$1. No, I can't do it.
Okay, so
I don't
we
have
already.
$1 for you.
Oh my gosh! So we already talked about it. Like, and this is funny that you and I talked about it. She has no idea what you guys just got through saying. I made the reference to like Hulu and Peacock and all these different like streaming services that you pay this much. So like a year, it's
Oh.
anywhere between $59 to $120 a year. And I said, granted, there's more shows than just one, but it goes to a
Oh.
faceless corporation.
Oh.
And it would be so much better to give something, or give to something that you could be a part of. Because we're all family.
A part of?
Yeah. Alright. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.